Yeah, and I've got tea.
We got tea. This is Meg, Amy, Beth, and Joe.
I intend to make my own way in the world.
No one makes their own way, least of all a woman. You'll need to marry well.
You are not married, aren't you?
Well, that's because I'm rich.
I heard that you sent the cast in some kind of a playing, dancing boot camp. Is that right?
Well, yeah, we had 2 weeks of rehearsal, and we were lucky enough to shoot on location where the book was written in Concord, Massachusetts. So we had a lot of group activities. We went to Louisa May Alcott's house. We took a walking tour. We went to her grave. We put pens on her grave, which is a tradition of it's honoring her, and we had dancing classes and etiquette classes, and I really, all of those things were wonderful to steep ourselves in the world, but also I think things like dancing and movement it's a way to get out of your head and just to have fun being together.
Joe, would you like to dance with me?
I can't because I scorched my dress. And Meg told me to keep still so no one would see it.
I have an idea of how we can manage. I think Greta just loves, people falling on top of each other, and I don't think the interest was to not necessarily, add a level of modernity to the story, but to make it feel visceral and real, and there was a respect for the period, but not for the delicacy of the period. She wanted people to be, feeling real in that capacity, the way we are in real life too.
Yeah, and I've got tea.
We got tea.
I think what really helped as well is that there were cast members and there were crew members that already knew each other from before. So there was a lot of us that were coming into it who kind of knew what Greta's kind of mindset is, what kind of wavelength we were all on. We didn't have to get to know one another. And so I think then, and we were also excited that Flo was coming into that family, and Eliza and Emma and Meryl and Laura, and all these incredible people. So it just felt very, even though there was a lot to do, it felt very settled straight away. I think settled enough that we could just mess about with it.
Yeah.
I'm working on a novel. It is a story of my life and my sister's.
Make it short and spicy. And if the main character is a girl, make sure she's married by the end.
Ow, Joe!
Timothée Chalamets is amazing as Laurie.
Yes.
And Laurie is such a great character. He's like the fifth sister.
Yes.
Why did you think he was the right man for the job?
Well, I loved working with him on Lady Bird, but it was a smaller role. And then I from the very first time I met Timothée, I thought he was just so wildly talented. And the truth is, once I knew it was Saoirse playing Joe, I knew I wanted Timothée to play Laurie. But Timothée is he's so talented, he's so smart, but he's also very sensitive and very, he's a heart on his sleeve kind of guy, and so is Laurie. He's not too cool for school, and that's one of the things I love about him is he's very heart forward and he's very passionate, and I had actually slightly seen him getting his heart broken once, and I thought, well, you'll know what this is. It's good. It's good for you.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it.
It would be a disaster if we
It
married.
wouldn't be a disaster.
We'd be miserable.
Joe, I'd be a perfect saint.
I can't.
Why is this still such an important story?
Because I think, the movie is about a woman's relationship to art and money, and how they sort of balance both for themselves and really have to sort of battle to make themselves heard. But I also feel and I think we can all agree the more we watch it, the film is so much about kindness and supporting one another, and the men and women in this really do that. And it kind of sends that message out that you can't achieve anything purely on your own. And if you do, it's no fun, because you need to share it with the people that you love, and I think that they all give so much to each other throughout their lives, and that really gives something back to their work then, which is exactly what happened with Louisa. It was because of her sisters and her mother that she wrote this book. So
Thank you.
Exactly 30
Thank you.
seconds.
Yeah.
sorry. Blank.
There are some natures too lofty to bend.
So, who does she marry?